I have a very simple quest where you have to bring an apple to someone, but currently I don't have anyone, so we're gonna create a dialogue that requires interactive, and we have a simple choice. Basically, when I pick the apple, the side quest is complete. So when we will see the story, we need something to do before and after. So to do that, just go to your map, find prefab you want to add the human AI. It's as the class. Just put it on the level, name it, because all paths to the story must be named. So, for example, let's set up Abdul, so he's gonna be a Hakon for us, and all you have to do set up here is just oh, click on the dots or choose from drag menu, up to you. Let's check Abdul. So it's gonna be a Hakon. Put somewhere on the level, it doesn't matter where he is. It's very important for radio dialog. He just must be on the level as one instance. You don't have to place them for each dialogue. It doesn't matter really. So basically, put the icon on the level. I mean the preset as Abdul. Don't ask. Save and reload the prefab so you have the icon on the level. And basically, I have story prepared, so don't care about this right now. Go back to Techland logo and create new dialogue. To find easily, it's better to add some prefix on the very beginning, like Delge. It's up to you, to be honest. Let's see, just an apple. Now you have a few options, and basically, when you have to interact with someone, it should be a custom and as template, like one NPC, two NPC as base. It's honestly to be up to you. Like you need a dialogue for a radio dialogue, it shouldn't be a prefab. So for our choice, we're gonna set a template one NPC. Click OK. Now I'm gonna create a very simple dialogue, but before we create it, we have to add other actors. So actors are the people we are spoken with. So go to graph properties. Of course, you do not have this window. You just go to the window here and select the graph properties. Now you have to add actors. So click on the plus right here. The first one, when you have talk with someone, must be a local player. Basically, it's you as player. So add the player, add the Abdul, because we're gonna talk with him, and that's it right here. Right now, when you create a from the start node, you have to set a trigger. Basically, trigger is well, a trigger to you, so you can speak with someone. Of course, if you press a button. Yeah. Okay. So now just take out output, add node, or you can just click here and set a conversation node. Basically, it's gonna be a part of the text what characters are talking about. So when you click right now the plus, you have to choose if it's a local player as player or Abdul. So we're gonna say to him hello, and he gonna say, oh, I can. If you can just drag and drop to the app or anything. So you have to delete this element and create a new dialogue for him. For example, Abdul gonna say goodbye. We're gonna say why, and he gonna say us just Sundara to us. I don't wanna talk to you. Okay, so basically it's like very basic setup for starting, but we can also add the choice. We have choice now for it, and basically you can add 4 choices because that's all we have. And if you want to set up option 1, 2 and 3 and 4, this is the max, you have to actually click on this orange thing and just set positive, negative, neutral on the neutral. Basically it's option 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna set it like this, positive and negative. Okay, and not gonna use this, so I'm gonna just delete it. So we can add the condition if you want, for example, if players have something, so it's can be unlock the other, but it doesn't really matter right now. And we can force Abdul to tell us what's going on. So we can actually set two things. So now man talk to me. Let's say that Abdul missing his apple, and we're gonna say okay, lol, does it. And we when we don't wanna talk with him anymore, we can use the break node. So it's gonna basically restart to the very first trigger, and when we gonna speak with him, it's gonna be playable again. So okay, let's see the man talk to me, apple and output. So and dialog should have, but it doesn't really matter if it doesn't have the end node. End node will be a part of the storage system. So if you add, for example, two end nodes, we will have two outputs from this dialog. So let's say, and oh, it might stay like this. We're gonna save the dialog. He's gonna ask about the regenerate. Yes, because we need to create a prefab to put on the level. So we have node output. It does. The case with dialog editor is that you have to have pin everything, even it doesn't really affect the dialog. For example, this output should be just here. Don't do anything, but it's work like this, and we have a node. Okay, so dialog. Well, you cannot actually add anything like voiceovers, so you have to select subtitles, and that's it. Of course, you can set up the basic behavior animation for Abdul that have in this dialog. So, but I will set the default. Of course, you can also set end where he can go just after the dialog. It's up to you. But for now, that's it. So what we need now is to create something important like timeline, because when you click on the conversation node, you will see you have something like timeline. It's everything. Also, there is a text where should be generate. Right now it's working, but we can actually generate the mimic and other stuff. It's very basic. So we're gonna go to tools, generate timeline. You can set everything like it is. Basically, when you set up the radio dialog, you don't select this where you have anything related to animation, because it's the radio dialog. You don't need that. So generate, and as you can see, when you click on the node, you will see the stuff that were added. So back to choice node, when you go back to window, and it's gonna be, I don't really remember which one. Yeah, dialog inspector. There's you can actually choose what's the type of the choice type, like progress or time. Is it time choice? It's up to you. Basically, save it. Okay, you have dialog. So go back to on your level, add your dialog. This is a place where player will stand, and this is a Hakon place. So I'm gonna just leave it like this. Of course, it has to be named. Okay. Go back to story, and let's say with the Alt Shift left one, you can just move the all objects on the right and dialog. I'm gonna set no entity because I have selected this one, and I can just second entity. If you want to, you can actually press the three dots. Okay, gonna save it. Just take it, and I don't wanna any objective on it. Okay, I'm gonna just remove the. Okay, there's one thing I forget. In NPC, you should have selected one field. It's always spawned because actor needs to be spawned even if you are much further from the place where he should be. And when I'm gonna save it, as you can see, dialog is set. So, but I need one thing because I want to actually someone needs to be quest giver. So I'm gonna just add Hakon here, save it. Okay, I don't wanna indicator right here, and just set play. I'm too lazy to crop the video, so you can actually move on YouTube. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. Now, as you can see, has said in the dialogue, you have the something on his head icon. Yes, it is on Hakon lol. Okay, now you can talk. Hello, goodbye, and you can actually say, "Moment, talk to me." Okay, now bring the apple. Well, the quest ends because we don't have next dialogue where we have apple. It can be done in the same dialogue or as a variable, or just create a next one. It's up to you guys. So basically, that's it.